Morning. It is Friday the 12th of January 2024. And this morning we are still on the organic highway. It's just a sweet, smooth ride, very pleasurable, very enjoyable to ride on this highway. Mark you, there's no toll. So you ride on this highway free of cost via the internet. So yesterday morning, while we were on the organic highway, we were looking at the origin of idolatry. And we quickly go through it yesterday, and as we will this morning, go to know the result of idolatry. We will do this very quickly this morning, within 8 minutes or so. One thing leads to another. It was not enough to be wrong about the knowledge of God. They lived in a state of evil warfare, but they were so ignorant that they called it peace. Yes, what I talk about. They murdered children in their initiation rituals, celebrate sacred mysteries, and held wild ceremonial orgies with unnatural practices. And you have seen it. This is not something that you wonder if it happening. Yes, it is happening. Nine months old been slaughtered. Right? They no longer kept their lives or their marriage pure. A man might kill another by an act of treachery, or cause him grief by committing adultery with his wife. Now, this is adultery, adultery, different from idolatry, right? Everything was a complete riot of bloody murder, robbery, deceit, corruption, faithlessness, disorder, falsehood, harassment of innocent people, ingratitude, moral decay, sexual perversion, broken marriages, adultery, and immorality. Those are the things, the result you get from the origin of idolatry, when you remove off the natural things of life and you're no longer organic. These are the things that confronts you, right? Right? The worship of idols, whose name should never be spoken, is the beginning of the end, the cost and the result of every evil. People who worship them lose control of themselves in ecstasy, or pass off lies as prophecies, or life wickedly, or break their word without hesitation. They tell lies on the oath and expect no punishment, because the idol they put their trust in are lifeless. That is the result of idolatry. But punishment will finally catch up with them for two reasons. First, they were in error about God when they worship idols. And second, they had so little regard for holiness that they made false statements to deceive people. When unrighteous people commit sin, they will be hunted down, not by the power of whatever thing they swear by, but by the punishment that sinners deserve. Mighty God of Daniel, get the word on the highway this morning, the organic highway. Now, what do we mean here? God and God alone. Nature and its plan alone. Yes. Every single bush you see out there or trees, it has medicine organically, right? It has medicine, right? The word have medicine. Sex have medicine, right? So use all of those on your body that God created. Utilize those instead of going to use some man-made, I think, put all kind of things in it, right? Just to change your body function or change someone else's body function. And when the end result is poison, is something to destroy you, right? But when you believe and know God, listen to the voice that speak to you, follow the archangels in everything you do, then you know you're remaining organically, because the power of the words is from nature, right? So you keep within you everything that in line with nature's command, right? Not with what man says, not what man invented, right? But what God has created, and you will remain organically on the organical highway. This is Tai Chicos, the organic man, and I just love to be organic. I just love to teach the organic things. In other words, the original things. My mother calls me Reginald Samuel Martin. So she must have known, or my parents must have known, why the original have to be in it organically. So I were named organically, original. Another thing, when you're giving yourself name, make sure the name is an organic one, right? So it can build and don't kill. And you would have heard all the mysteries and all the disaster that will happen if you are not organic. Everything was complete. Riot of bloody murder, robbery, deceit, corruption, faithlessness, disorder, falsehood, harassment of innocent people, ingratitude, moral decay, sexual perversion, broken marriages, adultery, and immorality. Please, let us stay on the organic highway. Don't come off. You don't have to pay a toll. I'm Tai Chicos. Argument done. Still riding on the organic highway.